The 26th annual DSANI Buddy Walk is taking place Saturday, September 14th. The Buddy Walk is an acceptance event celebrating our loved ones with Down syndrome. And here to share more is their Executive Director, Shelley Yoder, and this year's Grand Marshal, Keegan Kamleiter. Good morning. How are you both doing?
Good.
Good. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
So this event has been taking place for so many years, Shelley.
It has.
Wow. Okay, so in case someone has not heard of the Buddy Walk, give us an overview of what this event is like.
Oh my goodness, it's a day full of celebration for our loved ones with Down syndrome. We celebrate their abilities, their accomplishments, and all of the wonderful things that they bring to our lives. As part of the day, there are activities, there are craft things that you can do. There's a 21 and over club. There is a 1.2 mile walk actually included in the day, whereas my friends with Down syndrome, when they come off the walk, will be presented with a medal. Then you come in back inside Parkview Field, and there's the biggest dance party you've ever seen or been a part of. So it's a very, very fun day, and more than anything, it is our only fundraiser of the year. It's the one that sustains us from year to year.
Right. Okay. And so it's at Parkview Field, like you said. And so are the participants actually walking, or are they cheering on those who are?
The participants are actually walking. We do a quick lap around the inside of Parkview Field, and then they leave the stadium where the city streets are surrounded by this year over 1,000 volunteers who come out in force to cheer on our walkers and the people walking with them. Wow. The community support we see from volunteers is absolutely mind-blowing. So lots of Indiana Tech sports teams, PFW sports teams, lots of employer groups, a youth basketball program, a lot of great people that come out and cheer for our friends and cheer loudly.
Yes, which is so needed, which is great. Okay, so in each year you have a Grand Marshal, and that is you, Keegan, this year. Congratulations to you. And so, Keegan, can you tell me, what is this role? What will you do?
Well, being a Grand Marshal is a big thing for everyone, like for me, because it's great. Raising money for DSANI and for the Buddy Walk this year, it's a big responsibility for everyone and for me.
Yeah, it is a big responsibility, which is great. And so I understand that you will be leading the way, so you will be leading the walk. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes. Okay,
great. And were you excited when you found out that you were the Grand Marshal this year?
Yeah, I was happy and excited, and it's just an amazing thing.
Yeah. And how have you been preparing?
I've been prepared ever since when I figured it out. And it's kind of amazing how I did it.
Yeah, it is. That is so great. And so, Shelley, give me some more context to the Grand Marshal. Like, when they're selected, what is the process like, or like what is the position once they get there? Like the Grand Marshal, they lead the way, right?
They absolutely are in charge of the walk that day. Yeah. Keegan and his team of supporters will be asked to line up first at the start line, and he literally will hold a sign that as it faces the rest of the walkers will say, "Follow me, I'm the Grand Marshal." Yeah. And people will get behind him and he'll lead the walk. He'll get to come up on stage during opening ceremonies and say a few words to those assembled if he chooses to. Yeah. And yeah, it's a very big honor, and Keegan's been a great representative for DSANI. I'm very proud of him and all of the great things he's doing as the Grand Marshal.
Yeah, that is awesome. And so how can people participate or get involved? I know that you said this is a fundraiser, so are there tickets that are involved?
We do not charge a fee to come to the Buddy Walk. We would ask that people go to DSANI.org and click the Buddy Walk tab, and they can register on there, because we do still like to kind of have a rough idea of how many people are going to come out. And there's also a donate button when you get to that Buddy Walk site on our website. If they choose to donate to the Buddy Walk, any amount is greatly appreciated. It just allows us to continue to do the things that we do for our families. And we serve families in 11 counties in Northeast Indiana.
Yeah, awesome. And then, of course, DSANI is your organization that's putting this on.
Yes.
And so I know that you all have things that you do throughout the year and ways that you can support. So kind of give us an overview of your organization.
One of our biggest initiatives is outreach to new and expectant parents. You know, as you might imagine, that can be an upsetting time sometimes for new parents who aren't sure what this path is going to look like. And part of what we do is reassure them that there is always a support system in place for them. We introduce them to other families who have a little more experience, and it doesn't take long at all before they go, I've got this. This is fine. And then we also have different social groups for our friends with Down syndrome at different ages and stages. We have parents groups, grandparents groups. We do all family activities throughout the year because in our minds, the family is all part of this Down syndrome journey, not only my friends with Down syndrome.
Right.
So we bring in a lot of nationally known speakers who are experts on all kinds of things that are pertinent to the Down syndrome community. So a lot goes on all through the year. Yeah.
A lot, but really wonderful work that you're doing.
Thank you.
So thank you, Shelley. Nice to meet you, Keegan. Congratulations again.
Yeah, Tom, thanks.
And if you would like more information about the DSANI Buddy Walk, we'll have their website listed below, and I'll see you after the break.